Episode 4.
Yeah.
So Cameron comes back.
Yeah. We hear so much about the baby daddy. I think it was great to find out that Niecy and this young man are college bound. They were college bound kids with dreams and a future, and Niecy was the one who sort of sacrificed and stayed back to raise the kid.
Things always work out for you, don't they?
Even still, with Niecy being a young mother of 2, she's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And she needs the support system of Mary Jane and even her grandmother. Can
Wow.
we talk about her relationship with Miss Helen?
I've always said that you could have called the show Being Helen Jr. because I do think that Mary Jane is sort of like a mini-me for Helen.
And I think that's interesting even with MJ's relationship with Niecy. I mean,
Yes.
Mary Jane's relationship with Niecy is as complicated as Helen's relationship with Niecy. And
Thank you for saying that.
I mean,
we're
right?
really hard on that. Yes, but it's almost like she's Helen to her. And
Right.
Niecy and Mary Jane, they are a breath apart. The difference between them is their bank account. And the babies, maybe.
Well,
The
okay,
babies
I was gonna say, and the babies,
and
right.
the babies and the bank account. You know, Niecy still very much needs Cameron in the way that Mary Jane still needs David. She's still connected to what might have been, what should have been. Even if Niecy's should have been, you should have stayed here to help me raise Travion. You shouldn't have been able to be the one
And
to
don't
go
call
off.
him Trey.
Oh yeah, don't call him Trey.
Don't call him Trey. Let's talk about Niecy really needing Cameron in Mary Jane's bedroom.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Auntie.
The fun part of Niecy being in the house was a little bit she gets to live out the fantasy of, oh, this could be me. Don't we always believe we can get away with it? Smart
I'm
enough?
pleading the 5th on that one. I'm gonna plead the 5th on whether
She
or
didn't
not.
get away with it. Although they addressed it, she laughed about it later. And then as she's taking that moment to sort of be auntie in the middle of the night, she just was not prepared that that young girl, in her mind, was gonna have an opinion back about her.
The other thing I think is interesting about this is that for a lot of my girlfriends, our professional lives is our stability.
Yes, it's our man sometimes.
That is our man.
And it's funny,
That's
Sheldon's
my
in
boo.
it, because
Thank
Sheldon pops up, and one of the motivations about this particular character was we've never seen Mary Jane courted. Even though inside we know she's still dealing with a lot of heartbreak and everything, but to the world, that's a catch.
I just want to see what you're all about.
Well, I think the interesting thing too is kind of like Sheldon is very much a fantasy too.
A lot of times we want the alpha male put together right there. You know what I'm
Alpha
saying?
squared, I call him.
Alpha square.
I want an alpha squared.
You want alpha square. People want that, but there's a good guy sort of right in front of you, and are we missing them, or are we only going to the alpha squareds? And when you go to the alpha squareds, these are some of the things you're going to deal with. So
So Sheldon's gonna be around. Just
yeah.